Last year I asked you to pray for me, and it's very obvious that you did, because I came through a very difficult period. Unfortunately, I've had a setback. I'm back in the hospital now, and I'm coming to you again, asking you to remember me in your prayers once more. And so I ask you again, if it's not too much, that you can remember me in your prayers. I'm a great believer in the power of prayers. I think the Almighty above is looking over us. So remember me, please.
I just heard the news that our beloved municipal court judge, Frank Caprio, has passed away after a battle with pancreatic cancer. You may have seen him on social media. You saw the clips from his court shows, or maybe you saw our story on CBS Mornings. But I went to Rhode Island to meet the man who was an idol of mine in terms of using his talent and his platform to do good for other people. This is a man who grew up in abject poverty in Rhode Island, in Providence, right? And he becomes the elected municipal court judge, and he uses his podium to basically show incredible kindness to people, right? So people would come in with traffic tickets, stuff like that. And if he figured out they couldn't afford them, he would take care of it. Viewers would write in, because he had a TV show, viewers would write in and say, hey, I want to help pay for some of these people who can't afford it, right? Or he'd say, if you can't pay your ticket, figure it out, come back, and if you can't, then I'll help you. There was a very famous clip with a man who was almost 100 years old who had gotten pulled over. He was taking his son to cancer treatment, and he ended up waiving the ticket and telling the elderly man, just continue being a good father for your son and don't worry about this ticket anymore. The judge brought kindness into a courtroom, and for that he became a celebrity, and for that he deserved to become. His family took such good care of him in the final years. In addition to the medical care, I think they gave him his roses and his flowers so that he was able to feel the love in real time. The picture behind me is the picture we took when I went to interview him at his beautiful home near the ocean in Rhode Island. My deepest condolences to the family, and the spirit and the intention of Judge Caprio carries on, because his legacy is in what he did to inspire other people to do good in their lives. That is his legacy. That lives on. The clips will live on. He will live on in our minds and memories. But when I think about a life well lived, Judge Caprio, the verdict is in, and you won. You won the game of life when it comes to giving back to others and doing good on this earth. He was a devout Catholic, and so it is my hope that heaven is his reward.